Hello everyone, Chris Gaming here, and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the final last to first challenge that I'm going to do on F1 2016. After this, we're just going to have to wait till F1 2017 and re-pick up the action in Spa. But for now, I think it is time to start the countdown and really get excited for 2017, which I'm really looking forward to with the classic cars and the expanded stuff they seem to be doing with the career mode as well. As much as we have received minimal information, we are getting there, so I'm pretty sure very, very soon we're going to get a bit more information, and hopefully we just get a fantastic game this year. That's all I can hope for. But for now, on to those 5 red lights for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Last to first as Daniel Ricciardo this time. Lights out, away we go. And a bad start actually by the Ferrari there, I'm pretty sure. It's probably Vettel. As we move on, they go looking back to us. You can see the field all bunching up. There's a Toro Rosso down the inside of both Ferraris, and a Mercedes are actually really going for it as we're having a look at the inside of one of the Saubers and onto the back of a Renault. And now down towards the turn 2 as we get clipped by Esteban Gutierrez there. Oh, massive crash. Massive crash with the Haas for Esteban Gutierrez. And no question there that the safety car will be deployed on the first lap. And that was just a massive crash. But luckily, that didn't hurt us too bad, since normally if there was damage I would have just restarted the race and had another go, but instead we came in from the medium tyres, caught back up to the pack, just in time I might add. But as we get onto the restart, it is another engine failure for the Saubers. This time it is Marcus Ericsson. But on the restart, again, Saubers are just the most unlucky car when it comes to restarting the race. Both times now, on the last to first challenges, one of her cars has gone up in smoke at the restart. I don't know if that's a genuine thing that's just happening, but I don't know. As we move on to lap 6 now, we're following Valtteri Bottas. Bit of locking up there as we go up the inside of him. Lovely move as we now chase after the manner of Rio Haryanto, I believe. He's on the super soft tyres. We're still on the mediums, so we're going to have the tyre advantage in terms of they're not going to wear as quickly, but they have a lot more speed in there as well. As are still relatively fresh as we have a look up the inside of the manor. And that took us probably longer than it should have, to be honest. And now chasing down Romain Grosjean in the Haas car through the second sector. Hungary is not a nice track, I've got to admit. It's really not kind at all as we head up now through here. Catching Romain Grosjean now on lap 7. Not exactly sure why I just left that in, but I guess driving and allow me to talk a little bit. But as you get up the inside of Grosjean into the third to last corner, and now chasing after Kevin Magnussen for what was 13th place and is now climbing all the way up to the battle for 6th place as we get up the inside of the Renault, and we're up to P6 behind Jenson Button, I believe that is, and a set ahead of Kevin. And now moving on to lap 8 of 8, still on the end of lap 8 of 18. Button goes into the pits, and I'm pretty sure most of the front runners are now making their pit stops as we ourselves climb up to first place for the time being. But we will be making another pit stop later in this race because these mediums will not make it to the end. And there, on lap 14, we make the stop. So we did manage to go a while on those medium tyres, but they weren't going to make it to the end as we emerge in P6 behind Sebastian Vettel. So we're just going to have to try and overtake him, and now we're the ones with the tyre advantage. So we're going to have to chase him all the way through turn 2. Really, you can't go through the AR through there. Fast corner at 3. Then down to the turn 4 left-hander. That is probably one of the more difficult circuits, corners on the calendar and on this particular circuit. And chasing Sebastian Vettel now for P5 in this race. Not quite doing it yet. It's just time to follow him through the chicane. No need to take a risk. No need to try and barge my way through because I'm pretty sure P5 is the best we're going to get in this Grand Prix. Chasing the Ferrari. And surely this will be it. We're going to have to get a good run out of here. Got the slipstream. And there should be enough. Yeah, there we go. Slip it at the inside. And we're up to P5 in this Grand Prix behind Raikkonen ahead of Vettel. And now coming on to the end of lap 16 onto 17. We're coming around to set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. We were still pushing all the way to the end. Never giving up. Can't quite see what the time is. But that's where we ended up in P5 behind Raikkonen. Pulling away from Vettel, but we just couldn't catch the Finn. So thank you very much for watching this. It's the final last to first challenge on F1 2016. There's probably still one more main video I have for 2016, and then it will be done altogether. But I've enjoyed my time with this game so much. So yeah, thank you very much for watching if you did. Leave a like, subscribe, and that's what's said and done then. I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Goodbye.